What's up, everybody? This is Derek with the Hot Wash. Um, it's been a long time since I made a video, so and I'm gonna start pumping stuff out. And matter of fact, I got another video I'm gonna send out probably later on today. But anyway, um, this video here is something that's been on me. It's been on my heart for a long time. I haven't expressed it. I had made a little comment about it on Facebook, and I'm just going to use this time to just say what I got to say. The year 2021 going into 2022, there's been a lot of people die. Been a lot of people, a lot of celebrities have died, and I know with me personally, there's been a lot of people that I know that have died. As a matter of fact, it wasn't too long ago, just a couple of days ago, a fella that I know, I went to school with, just recently died. And all my prayers into his family. Those that know me know who I'm talking about. So prayers go to him and his family, and I hope the best for them. But I'm saying all that to say this: there are a lot of people out there they're holding grudges with each other. There are people that don't like this guy, and then you don't like this girl, and now is not the time to be holding grudges with people. People don't understand. You could be blocking your own blessing because you refuse to say I'm sorry, or because you refuse to say I forgive you. Now is not the time to be holding grudges. My grandmother used to say something. My grandmother used to say, "Give me my flowers while I'm alive." And what she was saying was, if you have anything good to say about me, say it while I'm here. Don't say it at my funeral. It's no good to me at my funeral. When I'm dead, don't wait and talk good about me and tell me how great of a person I was when I'm dead. It's not any good to me. It's no good to tell it to somebody else. Tell it to me. But not only that, say sorry to me while I'm alive. Say you forgive me while I'm alive. Don't wait till I'm dead. You know, uh, Now's not the time to start holding grudges with people. People are dying, y'all. People are dying left and right. You know, and we got to learn to start getting along with each other. We got to start loving each other again. We got to start having more compassion for each other, because you never know, that one person that you're holding that grudge with, that you just refuse to say I'm sorry, you refuse to say I forgive you. You don't want that person leaving this earth, and you're like, man, I sure wish I could have, you know, you know, got, I could have, we could have gotten along, or tied up loose ends or something like that. You don't want that to happen. You don't want that. I know people right now. I know folks right now that not even getting along with their own relatives. I know people that ain't getting along with their parents. I know people that are not getting along with close friends. The biggest divider amongst people is social media. People go on social media, they tell their beliefs, and then people are like, oh, I didn't know you thought like that. Well, I'm gonna unfriend him. I'm not talking to him anymore. That kind of stuff. We got to come off of that, y'all. We got to stop. Um, it's time to start. It's time to start burying the hatchet. It's time to start, saying, I'm sorry. Start forgiving each other, because you just don't know when your time is coming. Nobody is promised the next day. You are not guaranteed to see the next day. Okay, so it's time to start forgiving each other. It's time to start hashing things out. You got a chip on your shoulder. It's time to get that chip off your shoulder. It's time to start going to so and so. Look, we had this going on, I'm sorry. Or, hey, we had this going on, please forgive me. You know, how can you expect the good Lord to forgive you when you can't forgive your fellow man here on earth? You know, because I'm going to tell you something. This is something else God has put on. I feel like God has put on me. I don't know. Maybe he has, maybe he hadn't, but this is something that's been on me, and I just feel like I gotta tell somebody. But God will show you the same amount of compassion and judgment that you put on other people. I'm going to say that one more time. God will judge you and have the same amount of compassion on you that you have on other people. Okay? And so if you're running around and you don't have much compassion for people, you're very judgmental, he's gonna be the same thing with you. You can't walk around, you know, treating people like dirt and thinking that God's gonna and then turn around and think God's gonna be okay with that. You can't do that. But we got to start forgiving each other. We got to start saying sorry, forgiving each other. We got to start hashing out things, because y'all, I'm telling you, you just don't know when you're going to leave this earth. You don't know. Nobody is promised to see tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow's not promised to you. So it's time to start loving one another again. Let's start forgiving each other, and let's start hashing problems out. You know, because that's just not the way to go. You know, 2021 was a bad year. It's looking like 2022 is going to be. It ain't looking so great. You know, I was watching the news and they said inflation is at an all-time high right now, and we're on the brink of a recession, which that's going to be in another video. I'm going to talk about that in another video. But it's going to come a time where we may have to start relying on each other. You know, we may have to start relying on each other. And so you just never know, that person that you refuse to forgive, or you don't want to say I'm sorry to, or whatever, you may need to lean on that person, because times are going to get hard. I'm telling you, times finna get hard. We're finna go through a recession. The country's been kicking the can down the road, and we're finna go in a recession. So you don't know who you may have to lean on to. You don't know who you may have to borrow money from. You know, okay? Don't let your pride keep you from saying I'm sorry. Don't let your pride keep you from forgiving somebody. So that's all I had to say. You know, it's a pretty short video. So I hope whoever needs to listen to this can hear it. You know, if you don't need it, hey, take it. You know, share this video to somebody that needs to hear it, because like I said, you don't know what God has in store for you. You don't know what blessing he may have for you. That prayer you've been sending to God for however long, that blessing that you've been looking for, he may not give it to you, because you have things that you may have to do. You may have stones and rocks that you may have to unturn. You may have, you know, things that you need to take care of with other people so that you can get that blessing. But that's it, y'all. That's all I got to say. Please, if you like the video, click like, subscribe to my channel. If you think there's somebody out there that needs to hear this, send it to them. All right? I love y'all. Peace out.